call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. Buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them Saucy Nugs or trash. Saucy Nugs or trash. All right. I'm Saucy Nugs. I'm here with Tom Steven. He's the owner of the Pony here in Cincinnati. And I want to just stop by and talk about this place for a little bit. So I went online and I asked where the best wings in Cincinnati were. And you have some really rabid fans.
We do. We have people that take the chicken wing as seriously as we do.
And so my question for you though is what is that driving force? Why are people so fanatic about your stuff?
So I grew up in Buffalo. I'm from North Buffalo. I started going to wing places and bars when you're a little kid in Buffalo, and that's just part of the culture. Never went to a chain restaurant. We always went to small places like this. And there are a lot of Buffalo people, so a lot of those reviews are from people from Buffalo that live here.
Okay.
And we've brought some of those favorites that have made my favorite places up there here. And we take it really serious.
Okay. So the question that I have though is you left Wing Mecca, like
I
you
did.
left the Wing Holy Land.
Yes.
To go to Cincinnati.
Correct.
Which is not the Wing Holy Land.
No, and that's, so when we have another bar up the street and when we decided to open a restaurant, the one thing that I'm passionate about is wings, and the one thing that I knew wasn't being done well enough here was the food of Buffalo, which is dramatically underrated.
Okay.
Pizza, wings, everything.
So Buffalo's got everything going there.
In terms of bar food, it's the best food in the country, and there's no argument. Anybody else that has an argument is just wrong.
They're just crazy.
Yeah.
See, so the question then is what brought you to Cincinnati though? 'Cause they had to have some impetus to get here.
I went to Xavier and just stuck around. I sold wine for a long time after college. I was a teacher for a little while. And then we opened a bar up the street and just started looking for the next project.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I love Cincinnati. Huge Xavier basketball fan, becoming a Bengals fan. I don't know why. You know, the Reds were part of the reason why I wanted to come here. I was a Eric Davis fan. I know that that's not why you're supposed to choose where you go to college.
It's based on the teams.
It had a big influence in my life.
So you didn't want to go to OSU then, huh?
No, I had to go to a Jesuit school, coming from a Jesuit high school, and I picked Xavier. It was the only school I applied to, so it must have been drawing me for some reason.
You know, that's the way to do it. I only applied for one school as well. So what did you go to school for though?
I was an English major. I started as a communications major, and that lasted about 3 weeks, and my brother called and he was like, hey, I heard you're a communications major. No offense to anyone that was communications majors. He's like, but you have to switch that. You're an English major. I was like, okay, that sounds good. And then I studied education, and I was a teacher for a while, and yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is not quite in your wheelhouse. I understand how that goes, though. I got a degree in chemical engineering, and now I'm the Saucy Nugs guy. So.
Well, that's not true. I mean, I started washing dishes at the Steer in Buffalo on Main Street when I was 15 instead of playing sports. I've been in the restaurant business, and all through college I worked at a place called What's for Dinner.
Okay.
So I've been doing this for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we've been breezing over a subject, and I want to like hit it head on.
Sure.
Okay. You're saying that these are the most authentic Buffalo wings here in Cincinnati. What makes it a Buffalo style wing and not?
Yes, I think these are my favorite wings in Cincinnati. A Buffalo wing is fried, tossed in a hot sauce of some form, and then dipped in blue cheese, not ranch.
Dude, that was going to be my next question for you. Do you dip it, and what do you dip it in?
Blue cheese.
That's the way to do it. I always say if you dip your wings in ranch, it's like the fourth Indiana Jones movie. Sure, it exists, but
Sure.
if you like it, you're wrong.
You're wrong. Yeah. We make our own blue cheese, of course, and we make our own ranch. Apparently, our ranch is very, very good, and people love it. I would have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't brag about that.
I have to trust people on that.
I wouldn't brag about that.
They say our veggie burger's good, but I don't know that
man.
either.
It's one of those things where it's like, it feels like a backhanded compliment. All right.
But yeah, so the other thing about buffalo wings is if you go to Buffalo, the two things that you're judged on are how crispy and how close your wings get to what they're supposed to taste like. There's also a strong debate on barbecue in Buffalo. The barbecue wings at Lenova Pizza are the best in the world. There are a couple of places that absolutely just kill it. And we do that. We do barbecue too.
But smoked wings.
That's totally different. I'm just talking about putting barbecue sauce on fried wings, finishing on the grill with a nice little char to it.
Okay, because I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Sure.
And in Lincoln, Nebraska, there's this place that's just got fantastic wings, but they've been smoked all day long.
Yeah, they're not wings anymore. They're barbecue. I can't call that a chicken wing. I'm sure they're very, very good, but they're two totally different things. I think in order to be a bar chicken wing, it's got to be mediums, not jumbos. You can't use the huge wings. We go through a whole process with ours, but we are very specific about picking the right size. Too small, and they're too small. They're no fun to eat. Too big, and they're the jumbos. They're just rubbery. They're dried out by the time you cook them all the way through. A lot goes into it. So
I'm assuming that you go complete just drums and flats separate. You don't do a whole wing.
Oh no, not a whole wing. Yeah, it's got to be a split wing. Yeah. I mean, I thought you were going down the line of, are you a drums or a flat man?
Well, that's the question. That's the next question I was going to ask.
So if I had room for it, I would have a neon sign says that if you want all drums, you better marry someone that likes flats, because you shouldn't be able to go in and be like, I want all flats.
Do you have people asking you, that they only want drums or only want flats?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
I took an order home from here the other day that somebody didn't pick up, and it was 20 flats hot. Our hot is hot. I don't need it all the time. And they were all flats. It's like, this is just savage. I don't even understand this. You gotta have both. You gotta have both.
I saw a guy, he posted a picture. I'm against boneless chicken wings.
Yes.
Flat out, I'm against them.
They just don't exist.
They're not
We
wings.
do a great chicken finger, which is another Buffalo thing, and they're hand breaded. We make a chicken finger sub on a sub bun that we bring in from Buffalo. It's legit, but they're not boneless wings. They're chicken fingers.
One of my favorite things to do is ask people, what part of the chicken does the boneless wing come from? And I just get deer in the headlights looked.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I just don't get, and the boneless wing, like you're picking up the whole thing and then you're dipping it, your fingers it doesn't work.
The best argument I heard as to why these Saucy Nugs need to exist and remain is because this guy sent me a picture of his wife's plate after eating a bunch of chicken wings.
And there was meat.
And there's just loads of meat. And he goes, my wife said she destroyed this plate of wings.
I go through 20 to 30 just sitting in front of a game or something, and there's no meat left. You gotta just take them all.
Fantastic. Yeah. Now back to the pony here.
Yeah.
If somebody comes in, they've never had your wings before, they've never been in this place, what should they get, according to you?
My order is, and everyone, you should get what you're comfortable with. People love super spicy. We make 2 hot sauces above our medium that are just super hot. You can't eat them. My order is 20 wings, crispy, light medium. They stay crispy, especially during these times when so much is being done to go. I think we're still not there yet. I'm not gonna sit here and say we'll go toe for toe with anybody in Buffalo, but there are some places that I grew up going to that we have better wings than right now.
Ooh. Man, so one day, would you be up to it if I was able to arrange a wing cook-off between you and someplace in Buffalo?
You'd have to get the people back and forth. Yes, yeah, I would go toe-to-toe with, I'm not gonna sit here and go toe-to-toe with Duff's or Bar Bill, probably even Gabriel's Gate, 3 of the greatest wing places in the world. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We've only been open for 2 years. It'll be 3 this November 1st, but this year is kind of doesn't really count. So we're still figuring stuff out. We're getting there.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you were able to spend the time with me to talk
I
today.
appreciate you guys coming, and you're going to eat some food.
Yeah, we're going to get some food here in a minute. So.
Awesome.
Remove chicken wings. Remove chicken wings. Boneless wings. Boneless wings from our menu. Chicken wings.
And from our hearts.
Chicken wings.
We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. Buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call